Defines my name. NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought at 50 new songs. That's a teamwork on it. But ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from downtown Indy. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. A big hole to the 20. And he will go all the way. Justice Hill, touchdown Indianapolis. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man. Right side, he's got it. Down to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the hook up to Mike Gesicki. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll look to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
On the ground, they go with Brooks.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 2nd and 9. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
6. He'll drop to throw. This one intercepted. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Indy.
So it's 3rd down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive, but even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now, faking the give. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On a handoff, Brooks. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Moving left. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
19 right.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bengals have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Higgins sent in motion. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To the left side, caught by Chase. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught. What a throw. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 4th TD grab of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Take pass. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Warren.
Ready, set. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready. 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he'll take this one in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
On the return, here's Jermaine Burton. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and Just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. This one complete right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
2nd down and 3. They'll run it here with Brooks. And he's in! Todd Brooks. Touchdown, Bengals.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Buffalo 18. Japanese. Viking 18.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On 2nd down, Richardson. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on. Hit.
From the gun, Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Hold it ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Cowboy 80.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Colts will tie this game up here late in the 1st half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the 1st half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one deep downfield for Chase.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
On the give, this is Taylor. They'll push forward here down to about the 27. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and
7. 2nd and 7. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Richardson. That one taken in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A run with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 9. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, shades of college football, old school offense there. They run option, and they pick the right option. The quarterback keeps it for the touchdown.
And the key to defending an option play, Mike, is that every defender executes their specific job. In this case, the defender who was responsible for the quarterback, he completely loses sight of him, and it was all the space the quarterback needed to take it to the house.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on.
Now Richardson to the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Got a man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it. Wow, you think you'd have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but got to finish the play, and on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. And that's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught along the sideline. Good work there. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
He'll look to throw. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games. 19 for this one.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Higgins sent in motion. A toss, and here's Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Third and 10. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
3rd and a yard. Here's Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now Richardson. This is intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Brooks. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Second down, goal to go. Now swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5. That is Nick Frost up from the secondary to record the sack. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
From the gun, Richardson. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go. 18. 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
Throwing, Richardson. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Okay, break. 79 Broncos. Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll drop to throw. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
1st and 10.
Go. 19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60.
Here's Richardson. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now on 2nd and long.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Here's Here's Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. So here comes 3rd and 5.
Ready? Deputy Lions. Ready?
Richardson to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Panthers, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run here with Taylor. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
Ready.
2nd and goal.
Go street. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing is Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Kevin Pirates. Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Ready?
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
Cougar 19.
Let's go. Hey, I want to see your team is
Richardson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
What a stand there. 4th and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.
Stop the run. Stop the run.
stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop.